Good morning to all. Today we are going to discuss about the fifth poem, The Secret of the Machine. It is a memory poem written by Rudyard Kipling. It's a memory poem. It is written by Rudyard Kipling. Before going to the poem, let us have author introduction. Rudyard Kipling was born on December 30, 1865 in Mumbai, India. He was educated in England but returned to India in 1882. With a decade later, Kipling married Caroline Parister and settled in the Battleboro, Vermont. He wrote the Jungle Book 1894 among the host of the other work that make him the huge successful. The Kipling was a recipient of 1907 Nobel Prize in Literature. He died in 1936. So he was born in December 13, 1865 in Mumbai in India, and he educated in England. He was settled there, returned back to India at 1882, and he was after 10 years, decade means 10 years, he was married Caroline Parister and he settled in the Battleboro, Vermont. He was written a Jungle Book in the year of 1894. Among all this, this become a great huge success for him, and he received the Nobel Prize at the year of 1907 for the literature. He was died in 1936. Okay, let us discuss about what is the secret of the machine. The poem deals with the problem of the modern technology and the automation. In the beginning of the reader get information about how machines are produced and what kind of treatment they need. Afterward, the machine explains how they serve humanity. The poet ends with the statement that the machine, all thought capable of the great deed, are still nothing more than the creation of the human brain. So, this poem deals with the machine, how the problem of the modern technology and the automation. What are the problems we are facing because of the automation and the modern technology? In the beginning of the poem, the reader get the information about how machines are produced, how we are machines are produced, and what kind of treatment they needed. And the second, afterwards, he had explained how the machines are serving to the humanity. Then the poet ends the statement that the machines are nothing in front of the brain of human being. Let us see what that poet describes in the poem. We were taken from the orbit and the mind. We were melted in the furnace and the bit. We were cast and wrought and hammered to design. We were cut and filled and tooled and gazed to fit. So, we were taken from the orbit and the mind. They are taken from the orbit. Orbit means the ore is raw material of the iron or any material, that is ore. So, they had taken from the raw material and mind. We were melted in the furnace and the bit. So, we are melting them in the furnace. You all know the high temperature vessel. We will put all the metallic rod there and we will melt it. Or in the bit. We were cast and wrought and hammered to design. We are beating them and hammered them and to making them into the perfect shape. We were cut and filled and tooled and gauzed to fit. So, we are cutting them and we are filling them and we are tooled and they gauzed them to fit. We are bringing it into the proper shape. So, you read this 4 line. This is a memory poem. We were taken from the orbit and the mind. We were melted in the furnace and the bit. We were cast and wrought and hammered to design. We were cut and filed and tooled and gazed to fit. So, mind, design, bit, fit. So, it is in the rhyming scheme is AB. Rhyming word, mind, design, bit, fit. Okay. So, how we have to find the mind and design. Rhyming word, bit, fit. So how it is? Mind, bit, design, fit. So AB, AB. The rhyming scheme is AB, AB. Rhyming word, mind, design, bit, fit. Okay. The next, some water, coal or oil is all we ask, and thousands of inches to give us the play. And now, if you will set us to our task, we will serve your 420 hours a day. See, some water, coal, oil is all we ask. What is they need? They need only water, coal or oil. Okay, you have to listen this. Some water, coal, oil is all we ask. All we ask. A-L-L, all. We ask, A-S-K. So here the repetition of vowel sound. So it is assonance. So you have to underline the word all we ask. So this is a assonance because of the repetition of the consonant sound. Assonance. Okay. Not alliteration, assonance. And thousands of inches we give as play. And now if you will set us to our task, we will serve you 420 hours a day. So they need, all they need is a water, coal, oil only. And thousands of inches to give us play. And now if you set us our task, we have to give the task, what is the work they have to do. And they will serve us 420 hours a day. It means 24 hours a day they will work. Only thing we have to give the task and we have to feed them the thing which they are required. Okay, the first stanza the poet had explained where the machines comes from. They are come from the ore bed or the mine. Okay, and what we are doing? We are melting them in the furnace and the bit, and we are cast them, tough them and hammered to design. So we are making them, we are designing by hammering it. நல்லா அடிச்சு ரஃப் அடிச்சு என்ன பண்ணுறோம், ஒரு டிசைன் கொண்டு வரோம். And we were cut, we are cutting them and are fitting them, and we are gazing and tool them and gaze it to fit. We are fitting into a proper shape. அது ஒரு proper shape கொடுக்கணும். Then we are giving, the only thing what they are asking from us is a coal, water or oil. And the next, what is the thing? We have to give the task and they are ready to work for us 4 and 20 hours a day. That is 24 here written, 24 and 20. 24 hours a day they are ready to work for us. So here also they had used AB, AB. Task, ask, play. Task, day. So ask and task is a rhyming word and play and day is a rhyming word. And all we ask, all ask, AA. Vowel sound is repeating, so that is a assonance. Underline the word and write there. We can pull and haul and push and lift and drive. We can print and plow and weave and heat and light. We can run and race and swim and fly and dive. We can see and hear and count and read and write. Okay, we can pull, haul and push and lift and drive. So here, who will pull, who will haul, who will push, who will lift and who will drive? All this the characters of human being. So they had personified the mission. We can pull, haul, push, lift, drive. So underline the word and write personification. Okay, next, we can print, plow, weave, heat, light. So print, plow, that is the alliteration. Underline the word print and the plow. It is begin with the consonant sound PP. So that is the alliteration. We can run, race, swim, fly and dive. They can run, they can race, they can swim, they can fly and even they can dive. We can see and hear and count and read and write. So they can see, they can hear, they can count, they can read and they can write. This is the imaginary. Beyond the limits. So that there you have to write it is a imaginary. Okay, this also have a rhyming scheme same. AD, AB. Drive, light, dive, write. Light and write, drive and drive. Okay, next, by remember please the law by which we live. We are not built to comprehend a lie. We can either love nor pity nor forgive. If you make a slip in handling us, you die. So one thing we have to remember, but remember please the law by which we are live. They have a law, they are living according to the law. We were not built to comprehend a lie. They won't say lie. They neither love, they nor pity, they nor forgive. மன்னிக்க மாட்டாங்க, அன்பு செலுத்த மாட்டாங்க. They won't see பாவ புண்ணியம். And if you make a slip in handling us, you will die. For unfortunately, if we do some mistake, definitely we will die. அதில் தவறி விழுந்து என்னது, they don't know, கீழே விழுந்துட்டானே ஐயோ பாவமே நம்ம ஒன்றும் பண்ணக்கூடாது அப்படின்னு நிற்காது. It will make you to die. Though our smoke may hide the heaven from the eyes, it will vanish and the stars will shine again, because for all the power and the weight and the size, we are nothing more than the children of your brain. So even though our smoke may hide the heaven from your eyes, the smoke which is exit from the industry, they may hide the heaven. It means they will hide the sky from our eye. It will vanish and the star will shine again. One certain duration of the time. After that, the star will shine, because of all the power and the weight and the size. They have all the power, they have a weight and they have a size may be huge, but they are nothing before the human brain. Okay, they are, because the man had made the machine had not made the man. So they are always dependent on human being. Okay, throughout the poem it is all AB rhyming scheme. And first, mind, design, bit, fit. Here ask, task, play, day, drive, dive, light, right, live, forgive, lie, die, eye, size, again, brain. Okay, so this is a repeated words. Here the fifth line, some water, coal, oil, and this all we ask is a vowel sound, repetition of the vowel sound. So it is a assonance. And we can pull, howl, push, lift and drive, that is personification. And the print and plow, that is the alliteration used there. We can see, hear, count, read, that is the imaginary they had used. And though our smoke may hide the heaven from your eye, that is a connotation. It means we are thinking beyond the limit, imagination. Karpanayin Tandi. Okay, that is contradiction. Okay, so let me read this because it is a memory poem and very easy poem. So you memorize this. Okay, we were taken from the orbit and the mine. We were melted in the furnace and the bit. We were cast and wrought and hammered to design. We were cut and filed and tooled and gazed to fit. Some water, coal, oil is all we ask, and thousands of an inches to give us play. And now if you will set us to a task, we will serve you 4 and 20 hours a day. We can pull, howl and push and lift and drive, and we can print and plow and weave and heat and light. We can run and race and swim and fly and dive. We can see and hear and count and read and write. But remember please the law by which we live. We are not built to comprehend a lie. We can neither love nor pity nor forgive. If you make a slip in handling us, you die. Though our smoke may hide the heaven from the eyes, it will vanish, the star will shine again. Because for all our power, weight and size, we are nothing more than the children of your brain. So here first stanza he had explained how the machine comes from, how we are manufacturing and where we are taking it. And the second one, what we are feeding to that machine and what the machine is serving to us. And the third, and what are the work they are doing. They are pushing, pulling, howling, diving, running, seeing, counting, reading, all the works they are doing. The fourth stanza, the machine come to the conclusion that the one thing we have to remember, that they are meant only to, they are not meant to comprehend any lie. So they don't have any love or pity or forgiveness. If you did any mistake, definitely it will lead to us the die. And the last stanza, the fifth stanza, it comes to the conclusion, even it is creating so many smokes and it is hiding the heaven from our eye, then again the sun, the star is getting shine. Even they have a huge size and the weight and the power they have, even they are nothing before the brain of our human. So it comes to the conclusion. Okay, I hope you had understand the poem, and we will see the figure of speech which is described in your book. Okay, poetic device they had given. You have to go through the question and you have to answer it. Okay, so they had explained poetic device at the page number 151. See the rhymes and the rhyme with the rhyming scheme. Rhyme scheme is a poetic liberated pattern of the line that the rhyme with another line is a poem or a stanza. The rhyming scheme or the pattern can be identified by giving the end word then that rhymes. So we have to see the end word live, like you read. But remember please, the law by which we live, we are not built to comprehend a lie. We can neither love nor pity nor forgive. But if make a slip in handling us, you die. So live, A sound. Next, lie, another sound, B. Again that is forgive, live, forgive. They are combined. So again A. Lie, die. That is a similarity between second and the fourth. So AB, AB. It is clear rhyming word with the AB, AB. So the rhyming scheme is AB, AB. The rhyme is also clear with the sound, same sound, bit, fit, task, ask, day, play, day. Okay. Imaginary. The descriptions create the picture in the reader's mind. Okay. We can see, this is an imaginary description here described. We can see, we can hear, count, read and write. This is examples of imagination. So the example explains us many tasks that they could be completed by the machine. So machine can do all sort of works, like it can see, it can hear, it can count and read. Personification. Personification is a figure of speech in which a thing or idea or an animal is given human attributes. So when we compare the non-living with the qualities of the living thing, then that is called a personification. We can pull, howl, push, lift and die. Hyperbole. The figure of speech is using exaggerations. We are greater than the peoples and the king. That is இருக்கிறத மிகைப்படுத்தி சொல்றது. Okay. Assonance. Repetition of the two or more vowel sound. If you repeat the same vowel sound, that is called two or more time, that is called assonance. If you repeat the consonant sound, that is called alliteration. Simile means the comparing things alike, same things. If we compare the same things by using the word like, as, just as, that is simile. Connotation means suggest beyond which is expresses. So beyond the expression, if you suggest something, that is a connotation. Alliteration, I already told you, repetition of two or more times the consonant sound. Okay. So here they had given write your favorite stanza from the poem and find the rhyming scheme. You can write any line from the stanza from the poem and you have to write the rhyming scheme. All the 5 stanzas are the rhyming scheme of AB, AB only. Okay. Next, read the poem and find the lines from the following poetic device and write of your own example. So here you can write your own example, not only from the poem, anywhere. You have to write example, 2 examples for alliteration, assonance, personification and simile. Okay. I hope you have understand the poem, The Secret of the Machine. It is very easy poem and it is very easy to remember because the words are very common words he had used and very easy, only 5 stanzas are there. So read today itself and study today itself. Learn and write the poem of your own, of the chapter 5. Okay, this is a memory poem. I hope you had understand. For your better understanding, you read the book page number 149. For the poetic device, you read 151 and 52. Okay, do the exercise which is given in the page number 52. I hope you had understand well. Thank you, my dear students.